Hey everyone, it is Lynn Bardowski, founder at Million Dollar Party Girl with episode 61 of Social Girl Live. This is a brand new Facebook group feature. We're going to go over to, this is again our members only group. So this is a benefit for our VIP members. Okay, so this is our group. What you want to do is click on this more button, and I'm going to go to edit group settings and group type. So this is the secret sauce. Facebook rolled out a new group type called social learning. And so if I click change, your group might be classified as a team, maybe support, maybe a club. This is a brand new feature called social learning. And you'll see it says adds features to the group. And I'm going to show you exactly what those features are. And again, they will help you lead your team, train your team, and hold your team accountable that they are actually participating in the training that you're providing, plus make it really easy. This is an easy, simple system to help you as a direct sales leader. So we're just going to confirm that, and you can see mine already says social learning. Then the next thing you see right underneath, it says landing tab. And you can pick whether you want your landing tab, meaning when people go to your group, do you want the discussion feed first? And again, Facebook sets the order of those posts. Or do you want your units first? And units are learning units. And I'll show you exactly what that means. And you can choose the order and organization of the post in that tab. So if you want to turn your Facebook group into a virtual learning center that your team can go, and you can have a section for new consultants, a section for future leaders, a section for how to book more parties in 30 days, a section for vendor events. Seriously, the list goes on. You can, when your consultants go to your group, you can tell Facebook where you want them to go first. Okay, so let's say you're sending them to your units first. And of course, that's how you get more eyeballs, right, on the training that you already have in your group, just buried under all of the discussion topics. Okay, so let's go to a unit. So you'll see once you change to a social learning group, then you will see in the left sidebar over here, a new tab right under discussion that says units. And again, a unit is, think of it as a learning unit, a training unit. It could be a challenge. It's a group of posts that are organized in one section with a purpose in mind. So I'm going to click on units, and I've already added this to my membership group. We do challenges every month, and you probably do too, right, for your team. So right away, I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be a great way to organize our monthly challenges. And the challenges that we have are always focused around a monthly webinar. And again, you're probably doing the same thing too. You're probably training your team on a specific focus and then offering challenges, right, to take action on what people are learning. So you can see you can have a description. And here I'm telling everybody these are monthly challenges. I'm telling them exactly what's happening in that unit. And I've got 2 months worth of units. I changed over to this in March. So our March challenge and training was about YouTube, how to rock a YouTube channel. Our challenge and training this month is to own your pitch and tell the world who you are and what you do with confidence. Now, this is the really cool part. So you see each unit has a heading. You can then, clicking the YouTube unit, which again, your unit can be whatever you want. It could be a training topic. It could be a challenge. It could be your new consultant training, your future leader training, your booking training, your hostess coaching training. Each of these can be a separate unit for your team. So it makes it really easy for them to find them. And then here are the posts that then become part of that unit. Now, the cool thing is, look at this. It's so cool. You can add a file. You can create an event in a unit. Maybe you're going to kick off a training about bookings with a booking blitz. And that can all be part of that training unit. And you can see right there, I can create an event and it pops up just like a regular event, except it's going to be part of this learning unit. You can add media. You can upload a video. You can upload a graphic. And here's your title. Hi. We're learning something new. Okay. So you can add to this unit as time goes on. It's just going to get better. Wait till you see. So this was actually a Facebook Live that I did to kick off this challenge. And I made it part of the unit. I went live in my regular discussion feed and then put it in the unit afterwards. What? Yes. And I'll show you how to do that. Now, if I click on this drop down, check this out. Look at all these new features. I can pin it. I can edit it. Of course, I can delete it. But at the bottom here, I can remove it if I want. I can move it down. I can move it to the top. I can move it to the bottom. So I can change the order of the content so that there is an order to the training units. So it's step 1, step 2, step 3, right? So in these units, I'm using it for our weekly challenge. So it's week 1, week 2, week 3, and they're in that order. But I can change that order if I want to. And then here was the second challenge, to get 100 subscribers in 1 week on their YouTube challenge. And I put a training tip in there. I've got links, clickable links. Here's the webinar that we did on the topic, and they can link right to the webinar right there. Sweet. Everything in one place. And there's a graphic. And then here's the next week. Same thing. It tells them exactly what the challenge is. And it goes on. Now, when they get to the bottom, it'll tell you. Now, of course, I'm seeing the admin side, right? But it will automatically take them to the next unit so people can continue on and continue learning. So this is pretty cool. Now, the best part is, like I said, you probably have tons of content buried in your Facebook group. So let's say you find a great Facebook Live video that you did last Christmas on how to book parties for January, where you can dust that off and you can create a whole new unit on booking parties for the summertime, right? It's probably the exact same tips. And you can go to any past post. And here we are right now. I can actually add this Facebook Live, which I've shared to my group, to a unit about how to create a unit in my group. And you'll see I can click on this drop-down menu and check it out. Now I have new options. It says add to a new unit, or I can add it to an existing unit. This is just amazing. So I'm clicking added to a new unit. I'm going to make a new unit right now. I'm going to call it how to make units. And of course, I'll put more description in there later. Name your team. I'll fill that out in more details. How to make units, step 1. Now I can make this unit optional, or I can make it mandatory training. Wouldn't you love to have training that that is like required? We're going to make that mandatory. I'm going to create a unit about it right within the post itself. So you can go back to any content that you have, turn it into a training unit, and even add more to it if you want to. And then again, just literally move the post in the order that you want by clicking on those 3 little buttons. I can move it up, I can move it down, I can put it wherever I want. So now if I go back to my units, now I have 4 units. And you'll see I've got YouTube challenge, own your pitch, all aboard, 30-day fast start. That was just a test. That was the first unit I made. That's just a pretend unit. Now I've got unit 4, how to make units. And again, you can continue on. So remember I said it gets better. Now when you go to your group insights, I'm going to group insights here on the left. When you change over to a social learning group, you will see, and again, I've just started really testing this out, but in fact, most of our group members don't even know that I have added this. I'm just still learning it myself, but now I got it down. And so you can see there's been 9 learning posts completed. And it'll tell me, I could scroll down and I could see, okay, 2 people checked out the YouTube channel art. 6 people completed the introduction section on the Facebook profile. That actually gives me numbers of who has completed each section of each unit. And then over here where it says download results, you can download a file that tells you exactly who has completed the unit and how much of it they have completed. So check this out. I can actually see the names. So you guys didn't know this. How awesome is this for a direct sales leader? I can see who's taking part of these challenges. It even gives me the unit name and the specific post ID. So I know exactly which post they completed, and then the completion percent. How far along have they gotten? How amazing is that? So imagine using that for your recognition and then starting to recognize those people on your team that are participating in the challenge, in the training. It's amazing. Like, this is such a great tool for a direct sales leader. So, think about having a unit for brand new consultant fast start, right? And then your recognition that month is all of the new consultants that went through the whole training program, and then maybe bring them on and have them share some of their takeaways, what they learned. They're going to influence everybody else to do it. And what you recognize is what gets duplicated, right? So it's pretty darn amazing. And the best part about it, it's free. It's built right into the Facebook group that you already have. So there you go. Boom. Microphone drop. Social learning groups, brand new feature and really awesome tool, not just for your direct sales team, but your direct sales company. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a really great night. Bye.